Hey there. Have you ever wondered what it really feels like to hunt a black bear in the wild? Imagine a hunter standing deep in the wilderness of America, heart racing, wondering where the bear is. Is it watching him, or has it already escaped? Leave a comment with the number 1 to join us as we explore thrilling stories of courage and skill through this video.
Nice job. Congratulations. Mike, that was great shooting.
There is a story passed down by hunters in the quiet mountains of Pennsylvania. The story begins one October morning when a hunter set out thinking it would be just a normal day of hunting. This hunter, familiar with hunting deer and elk, had never ventured into black bear territory, the den woods. He couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching him, an unsettling feeling quite different from the usual confidence he felt. The tracks he couldn't recognize began to appear, large footprints and faint scratch marks on tree trunks. Confusion filled his mind as he wondered if he was truly prepared for any animal that would leave such clues in its path. The forest seemed to close in, the darkness thickening around him, and suddenly he saw it, the black bear, only a few yards away. Its eyes locked onto him. A bear. The hunter's heart raced with a clear sense of threat. The bear charged at him with a low growl echoing in the silence. The hunter's instincts screamed as the bear charged forward. He quickly used pepper spray to ward it off. After that day, the hunter was ready to return and face the bear once again. After surviving a terrifying black bear attack in Pennsylvania, he teamed up with the authorities to address the growing bear population in the area. This was not an isolated incident, with over 25 black bear attacks on hunters in Pennsylvania in the past 3 years alone.
That's a stud right there.
Awesome job, you.
Before beginning his duties, the hunter had to undergo rigorous training with a team of 120 experienced hunters. These hunts are licensed by the Pennsylvania Game Commission. Hunters with more than 3 years of experience are given priority permits and access to advanced tracking tools, while those with less than 6 months of experience must complete comprehensive safety courses and obtain special permits. Deep in the dense forests of Pennsylvania, hunters learn to wait patiently, not just for an hour, but sometimes for days on end. Hunting black bears requires hunters to stay within a 250-yard range, so they must have a thorough understanding of the terrain and black bear behavior. While hunting, the hunter's vision will reduce their success rate by 35%. Moving through the rugged terrain of the Laurel Highlands demands agility and constant movement. Despite facing many challenges, hunters must be in top physical condition to meet all requirements without any health issues. They often encounter numerous difficulties when hunting black bears in Pennsylvania. A failed hunt can result in wasted gear and increased frustration, while concerns about safety and navigating the rugged terrain continue to persist. When encountering situations within 100 yards, hunters must remain calm, shoot accurately, and quickly assess the situation to ensure safety and success. Additionally, hunters must comply with regulations requiring them to be at least 18 years old and to hunt during the official hunting season, which runs from September to November. Black bear hunters face harsh weather conditions and often have to stay in the forest for several days. They must adapt to the rugged terrain of Pennsylvania and use essential tools, like water filters directly at water sources, to survive in extreme conditions. Preparation, endurance, and the ability to cope with adversity are crucial factors for overcoming these tough challenges. After completing the hunt, the hunter carefully documents his experience and reports it to the Pennsylvania Game Commission. These hunts provide valuable data for wildlife management. Accurate reporting is essential to monitor bear populations and ensure sustainable hunting practices. When preparing bear meat, it is an interesting option. Black bear fat is highly valued both culinary and medicinal. When processed into bear oil, it becomes an ideal ingredient for cooking. In traditional medicine, bear fat is used for skin care and joint pain relief due to its richness in omega-3 fatty acids and other beneficial compounds with anti-inflammatory and moisturizing effects. How do you feel about the story of the hunter in the U.S.? Please share any other hunting experiences you have in the comments below. Thank you. If pets in Florida continue causing railroad accidents, they could face fines of up to $10,000. But will this be enough to stop livestock from roaming? The video shows a man getting very close to a speeding train. His reckless actions put him at risk as he crosses the tracks. If you live near a railroad track, be aware that this could happen to anyone. When the train passed, I thought the dog would run to safety, but it also serves as a warning for pet owners. Keep your pets safe to avoid unwanted moments from happening in the future. A donkey, known for its stubbornness and independence, stood still on the tracks even though the train conductor shouted, but it wouldn't budge. How could this animal stand still waiting for its owner? Share your thoughts. Should there be better protection for them? The video was recorded with blurred footage, so it's unclear whether the dog escaped the threat or not. A smooth-running train all day turned tragic when it hit a cow in a village. Who is responsible for this act of reckless grazing? Thompson's gazelle can reach speeds of up to 50 miles per hour, faster than most land animals. Yet in this case, they were unable to escape danger, with an estimated loss of 20 to 30 livestock. A tragic train collision with a dog occurred near a rural highway in Texas, highlighting the danger of animals near railroad tracks. A bird struck the train's windshield, obstructing the driver's view and creating a serious safety hazard. This is one of those lucky cases where a slow-moving train was able to keep an elephant safe, but the opposite is true of a serious incident that happened in the outskirts of India. The driver honked the horn from over 1,000 yards away, but the donkey refused to move. The train was traveling at 60 miles per hour, and a sudden stop would have affected the passengers in the carriage. Donkey train collisions near rural railroads have increased, especially in areas like Texas and Arizona. Authorities must step up efforts to educate the public about keeping livestock off the tracks to ensure safety and economic stability. In Spain, the cost of repairing trains after animal collisions reaches up to $10 million annually. In 2021, collisions with cows spiked dramatically, indicating that the risks are increasing. In this video, you will witness the catastrophic consequences of high-speed collisions with elephants. The result is that such a collision can derail a train and cause a traffic jam lasting for hours.
That's a trip.
I hope we don't record his death here.
In fact, me too.
It seems that the mother bear is panicking because her cubs are being threatened. In Alaska, collisions with black bears near railroad tracks are on the rise. Should the government build fences to protect wildlife and humans? This image was captured by people sitting on the train. Releasing buffaloes and cows into the wild not only affects traffic, but can also pose a threat to humans. In a concerning incident, a cow became trapped under a train for several miles. The incident, reported in 2020 in South Africa, highlighted the economic burden on both livestock and rail transport, with estimated damage costs exceeding $1 million USD. I thought the train was running smoothly, but suddenly a dog jumped out of nowhere, and this serves as the final warning for pet owners. Keep your pets in a safe place. The video was dark, so I thought something bad had happened, but the train driver was still able to maneuver carefully, helping the deer escape danger. If the deer had been more alert to the impending danger, it could have been safe. However, this would require government intervention to install fences to prevent wildlife from crossing the tracks. Since these trains are quite long, an accident could pose a lot of danger in the future. Comment below which moment was the most thrilling for you. Comment number 1 if you have witnessed similar scenes on the railway. Do you have any advice for people in affected areas? Thank you for watching the video and sharing your advice. These methods have been very effective in stopping the spread of some invasive species. Do you have any ideas to improve these solutions? Share your thoughts in the comments so we can all discuss. Thank you for watching and staying till the end of the video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to tell your friends so they can check it out too. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.
Hello everyone! The screams of predators echo through the dense forests. Let's explore in this video how hunters in Australia deal with them at poultry farms. Fox attacks on chickens have become a serious issue, causing significant losses for farmers. According to estimates, poultry farms in Australia suffer losses of approximately $15 million each year due to nighttime attacks. Foxes easily target and attack barns without being detected. On average, each farm in Australia loses about 2,500 to 3,000 animals annually due to foxes. A peaceful evening in a crowded residential area in Melbourne, Australia, was suddenly disrupted when a fox sprang out of the darkness and attacked a man walking on the street. The fox lunged at him, causing serious injuries. He managed to grab the fox by the neck and throw it away. This incident has raised concerns in the community about the increasing number of fox attacks in residential areas. Residents in the areas affected by attacks in Australia have turned to using traps to deal with the situation. They use simple but effective traps, placed in locations where foxes frequently visit, such as forest edges or around farms. The traps are carefully set with bait to attract the foxes. Thanks to this measure, the number of foxes captured has increased significantly, helping to better protect farms and residential areas.
Hey, look what you done did here. Don't try that at home.
In response to these significant losses, the Australian government has organized fox hunting competitions. Each hunter must complete professional training and hold a valid license before participating. They need to have a thorough understanding of safe trapping techniques to avoid harming other animals and humans. The biggest challenge when setting traps is finding the exact locations where foxes frequently visit, which requires extensive knowledge of the species' habitat. Additionally, harsh weather conditions and complex terrain further increase the difficulty of setting traps. According to statistics, each year in states like New South Wales, hunters successfully capture around 20,000 red foxes. However, this requires patience and high skill from those participating. In fox hunting activities in Australia, people often bring hunting dogs to increase effectiveness. These dogs are specially trained to track and chase foxes, helping hunters locate and capture them more quickly. However, the number of foxes each person is allowed to hunt is usually limited, typically ranging from 5 to 10 foxes per day. At night, hunters need advanced techniques and skills. During this time, a fox's ability to observe is reduced, but this also means that hunters must be more cautious in every movement. Precise aiming skills are crucial because low light conditions can make it difficult to see the target. Dealing with red foxes in Australia using traps and guns has yielded positive results in reducing the damage caused by this species to the livestock industry and in mitigating attacks on humans. Each year, approximately 25,000 attacks by red foxes cause significant damage to farms, along with around 1,500 attacks on people. Additionally, bows and arrows are traditional hunting tools that help minimize noise. However, hunting with a bow and arrow requires high levels of skill and patience, and not everyone can do it effectively. Without government support, controlling the red fox population could become more challenging, requiring greater coordination and cooperation from communities. Flexible measures are being strictly applied to protect crops and property. Popular licensed firearms include the Remington 700 and Winchester Model 70 rifles, renowned for their accuracy and effectiveness in hunting. Additionally, bows and arrows from brands like Hoyt Archery and Bear Archery are also favored. People use guns and bows to protect their farms and livestock. However, there are still some who oppose the use of these weapons, arguing that they can be dangerous to humans and the environment if not strictly controlled. Opponents also express concerns about the potential increase in violence within the community and the unintended consequences of using such weapons. Therefore, the use of guns is considered a necessary measure for Australian farmers to protect their poultry from the threat of red foxes. Please leave a comment with the number 1 if you support the government's gun use measures. Next, let's explore other methods that farmers use to protect their property from wildlife. In mid-August 2022, wildfires broke out in the state of Brandenburg, Germany, burning hundreds of acres of forest land. The fire destroyed vegetation, leading to a food shortage for 200 baboons. In search of survival, these baboons migrated to large cities, and their rapid adaptability led to an increase in their numbers, reaching up to 84,000 across Germany.
Also meine Eltern haben es auch schon mal gemacht. Okay?
They roamed the streets and rooftops, causing residential areas to lose their peace due to the baboons' attacks. Some curious residents were attacked and dragged to the ground by the baboons, but they were not injured thanks to the help of bystanders. With their instinct to move freely in the forest, the baboons crossed roads, causing traffic jams that lasted for hours. This situation disrupted many activities and led to 60 traffic accidents, costing residents more than $2,400 for vehicle repairs and health checkups. This situation caused significant dissatisfaction within the community, and a solution was needed to restore security and order in the area. To prevent the population explosion of baboons in residential areas, the German authorities implemented drastic measures to reduce their numbers and bring peace to the residents. These measures included controlled hunting and targeted extermination campaigns. Thanks to strong and effective measures, the baboon population has been significantly reduced from 62,000 to just 2,000 in only 6 years, improving the living environment and safety for the community. The baboon hunting season in Germany typically starts in August and lasts until February of the following year. Hunters are required to obtain a baboon hunting license from the local wildlife management agency and are prohibited from hunting baby baboons or pregnant baboons. The use of poisonous bait for hunting baboons is strictly prohibited. It is important to note that hunting baboons is prohibited in designated no-hunting areas established by the authorities to ensure the safety of residential communities. Therefore, hunters need to move to areas near streams in the forest, where baboons often visit to search for food. Hunters must undergo at least 6 months of training in professional hunting techniques and strategies for using bait to attract baboons. They often set up hiding tents in areas where baboons frequently appear, helping to reduce the animal's alertness and avoid detection. This requires hunters to have patience, a deep understanding of baboon behavior, and good camouflage skills to take advantage of opportunities when baboons approach without raising suspicion. Given the wild terrain, hunters should go with teammates as they may encounter many difficulties. Mountainous terrain and wildlife can pose dangers to hunters, especially when navigating through challenging and injury-prone areas. Hunters need to have good vision and keen observation skills to recognize baboon tracks and activities, helping to optimize their hunting opportunities. After reducing the baboon population, the German authorities implemented a sterilization program for the remaining baboons before releasing them back into the wild. This not only helped to minimize opposition from communities that do not support hunting, but also ensured a balance in the baboon population in the wild. The sterilization process was carried out safely and professionally under the guidance of highly qualified veterinarians. To prevent baboons from returning to the cities, the German authorities implemented the installation of sound-emitting devices at the borders. These devices emit sounds at specific frequencies that make baboons feel uncomfortable, forcing them to leave. These sounds are specially designed not to affect humans or other animals, aiming to maintain a harmonious and safe living environment for people. Besides the measures mentioned above, do you have any other suggestions for dealing with baboons? Please share your thoughts in the comments section. If you agree with the methods discussed, please hit the like button to support the German hunters. If you're curious about other methods used to prevent baboons, be sure to watch the next video. Since these solutions have proven effective in preventing the growth of certain invasive species, do you believe there might be any better alternatives? If so, don't forget to share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Also, be sure to share, like, and subscribe to support our channel for upcoming videos. And finally, don't forget to share this video with all your friends so they can watch and enjoy it too.